Hello fourth graders, and welcome to another English video lesson. Today we end our journey which involves other cultures and different countries. So we're going to wrap up the entire section. My name is Irena Ivanović and I will be your English teacher for the day. Just like every time, we will start with the learning outcomes. If you complete all the tasks and activities which are intended for today, you will be able to discuss benefits of learning about other cultures. So this is what we would like to achieve today. Just like every time, you will need something to write with and something to write on. Because the tasks are online, you will need a gadget with internet access. You know that you can always pause or replay the video at any time, not just when instructed to do so. You should go through the lesson at your own pace. So, let's begin. Cultural diversity. In the past few lessons, we have been talking about cultures around the world. We talked first about what is traditionally referred to as the Far East. Then we went to the south of Africa, and we ended up in Louisiana, in the south of the United States, New Orleans. We talked about different religions, about holidays, customs, about traditions, and we talked about dishes and cuisine. As speakers of English, we know that this language, English language, is the one thing that we share with the rest of the world. But we also know there are different languages shaping the cultures we have mentioned. We said it is important to be open-minded, to withhold judgment, no matter how unusual something may seem from our perspective, because we know it is exactly that, just our perspective. When it comes to culture, we cannot compare them in a sense of what is better or worse. We cannot say that some culture is more interesting and another less interesting. We only can say that cultures are different. And with that, we come to the first question for today's lesson. What is cultural diversity? Think about it for a minute. Do some research if you can't find out the answer, and write your ideas down. Then answer the following three questions. Why is cultural diversity important? How can we benefit from learning about other cultures? And what are the ways to learn about different cultures? Pause the video and do the task. As cultural diversity is a term which is not easy to define, you probably have all sorts of answers to these questions. Open the link on the screen and use the Flinga whiteboard to write a definition of cultural diversity you and your classmates will be happy with. Start with your own answers and then check the answers others have posted and come up with a definition that you are all satisfied with. Also, try to agree on the reasons why cultural diversity is important and how we can benefit from learning about other cultures. Finally, list all the ways you can think of what we can use to learn about different cultures. Pause the video and do the task. Let's quickly revise some of the things we have talked about so far. The link on the screen will open a worksheet with several different tasks about culture, diversity, and the benefits of learning about other cultures. Pause the video and do the tasks. In the worksheet that you have just completed, you have learned a lot about the benefits of learning about other cultures and interacting with diverse groups. Summarize the information you have gathered into a list with at least 8 items. 5 items should be based on the text that you have read, and you should add 3 more, based on your personal opinion and your personal experience. Again, you can see the link taking you to the worksheet if you don't have it open anymore. Pause the video and do the task. Once you have completed it, use this link to share your list. Compare your answers to your classmates. Do you agree on the 5 items taken from the text? And how do your individual answers differ? Study the answers and think about what others have written. Pause the video to complete this task too. What you have probably singled out in the answers is the fact that engaging with different cultures in most cases includes traveling. It is pretty clear that the best way to learn about different cultures is to travel because it enables you to experience things firsthand. However, there are many problems related to traveling nowadays. So while thinking about how we can get to know other cultures without making any serious mistakes or faux pas in terms of not offending anybody or insulting them, we should also consider what being a responsible traveler means in general. Read the questions and pause the video to think about them. What does sustainability include for travel businesses? How can you demonstrate respect towards communities you visit? Write down at least 3 ways in which you can cut your carbon emissions when traveling. How can you reduce, reuse, recycle on holiday? And finally, how can you use your voice to promote sustainability in tourism? Pause the video and think about your answers. Now open this link to find the text that will help you to answer these questions. Make sure that you understand all the vocabulary items. This text is a great example which gives a lot of tips for travelers. And this is the end of the unit about culture. No more traveling, at least not through the video lessons. I hope you have found the whole concept interesting. For the very end, I would like you to write down the 3 things you find inspiring, 2 things that you find intriguing, and 3 things that you find hard to believe. This will help you think about everything what we've been through and make a quick recap. Until next time, I hope you have a nice day and enjoy learning English and learning about other cultures. Take care. Bye bye.